Yes, so we are talking about this poetess. She's not a poet, actually, about the poet, but she's a poetess. Her name is Eleanor Fargen. So, Eleanor Fargen is from England. She did not go to school, she got her education from home, and she has this Eleanor Fargen Awards with her name. You know, those who write for children, they get this Eleanor Fargen Award. So this is all about her. She was born on 1881, 13 February, Strand, London, United Kingdom. She died on 5th of June 1965, Hampstead. That's in London, United Kingdom. Her albums are David Hobson and Teddy Tahu Rhodes. And she has won the Hans Christian Andersen Award for writing, Carnegie Medal, the Regina Medal, and that is all about her. So, the quarrel is about brother and sister. She is the sister, and the poetess herself. She has put herself in place of the sister and a brother. What happens generally is we do have fightings with brother and sister. Someone is taking my book. Sometimes your brother takes your book away, or he plays with your things or something. If he's smaller to you, if he's elder to you, you do the same thing with your parents, with your brother or some family member. You know what happens actually. But at the time, when the time comes, in difficult times, you are not separable. When someone goes away somewhere, or you go to your aunt's place, or you're not there that day, what happens is you feel bored. You can't live without each other. Your love bonding is so much, isn't it? This is all about a brother sister, small little bit fight. We are going to read about this, but I just want to explain you actually what we are going to read about. So, what we are going to read about is a brother sister between two children, brother sister fighting, on small things. uh, but in difficult times they are very inseparable. They are so loving and they can't stay without each other, but the fight goes on. The poetess actually writes about her unpleasant relationship with her brother. They did not have any reasons for their fights. From one thing to another the quarrel started, but when it ended it was very violent and strong. She know that her brother was wrong, and things could not be taken into control. uh, and they were never friendly. They were always having some fights. But one afternoon, the brother came and patted on her back and said that, okay, forgive me, give up all differences. He did not want to continue the fight anymore, so just admit his faults. He admitted his faults. Yes, I'm wrong, and the poetess agreed to him for the first time. The poem ends with the affirmation in the strength of relationship between brother and sister or small children. So this is what we are going to read about in this poem. So we are going to do that. Another one thing I want to tell you is that generally brothers and sisters quarrel with each other, right? And it's a very common situation. Many a times, they quarrel with each other without any reason. Their quarrels begins over very small petty issues, and how with a uh, small kind act the quarrels end. Okay, fine, everything is fine, come on, it ends. You don't talk to each other for the whole morning, and then suddenly you at lunchtime you are holding together, sleeping together, eating together. It's very mystic and beautiful. I love these kind of things, and it's very enjoyment. And so let's read this poem to feel the same, and let's see what happens inside this poem. Okay, are we ready, guys? So let's start it. uh, we are going to read the poem. Okay, now I quarreled with my brother. I don't know what about. One thing led to another, and somehow we fell out. The start of it was slight, the end of it was strong. He said he was right, I knew he was wrong. Wonderful. I'll read that again. I quarreled with my brother. I don't know what about. One thing led to another, and somehow we fell out. The start of it was light. The end of it was strong. He said he was right. I knew he was wrong. Now, slight is a small thing, or rather, quarreled, and modest quarreled is just fought. Second, for fighting. It's a second verb for fighting with a small small fight, or a modest fight, just an argument. A quarreling. I quarreled. The poetess has a fight with his brother, or rather with her brother. Both of them were fighting and were not even aware of the cause the fight was. They didn't know what's happening. What was the reason of the fight? They never know. It happens sometimes. Isn't it? Why did you take that? Did you take that? I had put it there. Why did you touch that? You shouldn't have done that. Why you should not touch my things? He said, okay, I'll not touch your things. Then why did you touch my thing last week? Oh, I touched your thing last week. Who said I touched your thing last week? No, I saw you. My uncle said that you had touched it. Oh, uncle had said that. Go call uncle, and it goes on and goes on and goes on, and we don't know the actual reason. At the end of the day, we don't come to know the actual reason. What was the fight all about? So this is how things go ahead, and this is how things happen. So we actually don't know, and how do things together. So this is what all was happened, and the brother always says, if it's an elder brother or something, or just a few months older, they say, no, I'm not wrong. I know I was right. I am right. I am saying the right thing. And the sister says, no, I know that you are wrong. But she used to stay quiet. Girls normally stay quiet. And that's what the first part is about. It grew intense, and the fight became serious. And the brother said that he was right, whereas the narrator was thinking himself on the right side, that he was wrong. And anyways, that's what happened. We hated one another. The afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on the back and said, oh, come along. We can't go on all night. I was in the wrong, so he was in the right. Okay? So this place says it. Thump means, thumping your back, hitting your back. Turn black is to become unpleasant. Turn black means everything was gloomy. You're not in the mood to talking anything. That whole atmosphere changes. And in the afternoon, the fight became more serious. They were started hating each other. Not hitting, they were hating each other, not looking at each other, not talking. They didn't like one another all of a sudden. The poetess's brother comes and thumps her on the back and says, okay, fine, whatever has happened, let's cut it off. We can't keep on fighting throughout our life, throughout the whole night. And he also declared and accepted the fact that he was wrong, which proved his generosity, that he was, okay, come on, it's my sister. After all, we are brothers and sisters, so why not let me take this part and say sorry. This thing moved the poet's heart, the poetess's heart, saying that, okay, now I think he's right. And that my brother realized that he was wrong. This is right. So that's what all this poem is all about. Fell out means drop down, and somehow we fell out is drop down. You just stop right away, and that's how we do. One thing led to another means, a series of things were happening, one thing leading to another. You touched that, no, I did not touch that, then why did you touch that pencil that day? One after another things goes ahead and ahead. And then we have the start of it was slight, means the start of the beginning was very small, petty things, very ignorable things, but the end becomes very strong. Finally, it became a big issue. The afternoon turned black. Means something went wrong and unpleasant in the afternoon, must have been. Then in the evening again, thumped on the back, means hit me heavily on the back. Okay, come on, let's find out what's all this about, and let's call it a day. We cannot fight our whole life, and we cannot fight throughout the night. So I'm sorry, I was wrong, and it'll never happen again. After all, we are brothers and sisters. So that's what happened in the poem, and they get together again and they patch up. So this is what happens with brothers and sisters. So it's a very nice poem. Read it and try to understand. See if you have any issues always with your younger sisters or brothers or whatever. You're always having fights. Oh, I have a lot of fights with my friends, on the phone sometimes. That's why I don't talk too much. We are always arguing or having some quarrel or the other. Why didn't you come to Kolkata? What are you doing there in Bihar? Why? When are you going to come? This, that, all that thing happen. So we still at this age also we do have some quarrels, which is very sad at times. So, anyways, read the poem properly and see what you can do. Learn the word meanings which you're not able to do. Go to the dictionary, find it. See, my type of sharing is very different. I'll not tell you anything right now. I've explained it. Now you try to attempt it. See what you can do. After that, I'm there. Okay. So till then, take care. God bless and have fun. And do whatever you want after your studies.